Hey, yo, good morning. Welcome in. Oh, wait, what the heck? I haven't done one of these Saturday morning streams in probably since the beginning of last year or beginning of this year. So we're ringing in the new year in a couple days. I'm, One thing's gonna happen for sure. This is energy drink. It's gonna get lit here once this kicks in. I hope y'all had a good Christmas. We're getting ready for New Year's. This is just a little bonus live stream. I want to live stream. I want to hang out. I want to scroll. I want to just chill, be here with y'all, hang out. And dude, it's for you, Tyler. This live stream's for you, my man. I know yesterday you worked late. I know I couldn't stay up, so I was like, you know what? We'll come in. How are you? Wait, how come it's not a? Uh-oh. What's up, dude? About to put you on my TV. I don't know why this is the chat's not I think I might have to reset the chat, maybe. Yeah, refresh it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, dude. This is gonna be kind of like those just like the good old Twitch days, man. We're just gonna hang out today. Nothing crazy. And when I mean crazy, I mean I don't have. Dude, you have to work again today. I have work at 4 to 12 again tonight. Well, I don't know if I can stay on till 4, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna be here to help get you ready to go to work, dude. How does that sound? By the way, there's energy drink in here, so once this kicks in, I know I'm gonna have to pee a lot, but you know what I mean. It's gonna be a high energy, pun intended, live stream today. Mm. Yo, high energy. Um, yeah, we're just gonna chill, just like we used to. I might need you to help me out here, Tyler. I don't even remember what the hell we used to do. I know we used to watch some videos and stuff. We used to hang out. We used to chat it up. Uh, I know one thing I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to post on Facebook in the group chat. Hold up. My son's potty trained, and so it's so crazy to see another human being in my house now just wake up and go straight to the restroom. Let me just help him out real quick. Hold on. Yeah, hold up. I'm gonna put on some TV for him real quick. He did a good job going pee too, by the way. Oh, dude, he did it. Uh, I mean, what is it like? He's on like week number 2 or week number 3 now. What he in the beginning he was really getting the concept of using the restroom and stuff, but for those of us that are men and understand how it works to pee, when you sit down, you got to make sure that it doesn't just the pressure of the pee coming out will make your, I guess, water hose stick up. And he'll usually like pee inside of his like pants and stuff like that. We've been helping him be like, hey, like good job, you're like on the toilet and everything, but like you got to make sure that you keep an eye on what you're doing there. You got to pee in your pants. And the whole point is to not pee in your pants. So I just wanted to make sure that I went over there and helped him out, and he did. He just like arched his back a little, like in a weird way, so that he doesn't, But he got it done pretty much. I don't know how to really. That's my life, dude. That's how exciting my life is right now. Let's go to Eric's land and hashtag dad life, dude. Yeah, Tyler, you're gonna get there. Tyler, help me out real quick. What should we say, dude? How do we invite the people in? Should we just say, "Yo, get in here, it's lit," or no? Let's go with helping Tyler get ready for work. What do you think we should go with here? What would make you click if you saw this on the group chat and you're like, "Oh, dude, I gotta get in there." You come up with something. I'll drink this energy drink. Fun day, fun chill day. Come hang out at Eric's land. Okay. Fun, chill day. Come hang out in Eric's land. Is that how you said it? You said come hang out at fun chill day. Come hang out at Eric's land. And here's what I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna go youtube.com /at Eric's land /live/ I think that's it. Did it work? You click this and then no, did it work? I think I know what I gotta do. Let's edit this. Edit the post. Delete that. Maybe that's what it was. Click this. It still didn't work. Oh my god. All right, let's go here. Let's click this. Copy. Close this. Open this. Edit post. Oh, wait. Hold on. We're going to have to test something real quick, because if that doesn't work... It's still... Okay, this is kind of getting... I don't know what... Maybe... I don't know, dude. That's so weird. That is so weird. That was supposed to work. It's supposed to be like a portal. Oh, man. Okay, well, let me check one more thing real quick. Let's go to ericsland.com. Okay, and you're supposed to be able to... Yeah, test it and see if it works. I don't know why it's not working. That's so weird. It's not working on my end. You're supposed to be able to come in here. You're supposed to be able to click this, and this should take you to my live stream. Okay, that works. If that doesn't work... If that doesn't work, I'm going to have to tell them to go to my website to see if... yeah, click on it. Let me know. I think it's a Facebook problem, dude. I don't think Facebook wants people to go to my live. They'd rather have me... It did? Oh, then it's just my computer then. I don't know what my computer's doing. Oh, it worked. Welcome in from Facebook. Hello there. Do you know where that's from? All right, now that that's done, I kind of wanted... Did you see the thumbnail that I have for today's live stream? I wanted that to kind of pop up, actually. Oh, we're not going to play any cheese today. Yeah, we can close this one too. Well, that's good that it's working. Oh. Yeah, so hashtag dad life right now, working on potty training. Evan, that's going pretty good. The next victim on the list is Rosalia. I'm hoping that's going to be a little bit easier. Check out the trailer to Eternity. It's a movie. I really wanted to check it out. Oh, Tyler, Eternity. Let's check it out. Dude, you should have said A24. Oh, brother. Let's put this over here. And then let's put you over here. And then I gotta keep the door open. Okay. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there you go. All right. Eternity by A24. Probably my favorite studio house right now is A24. I'm sure a lot of people will say that their favorite studio house right now is A24, but they really are. Oh. Oh, you gotta be joking. All right, hold on. Why is it doing that? Oh, okay. Ah. All right, now we're firing off. Well, first of all, I will say this. That set looks like what's that the oh man. The TVC with from that show with what's Thor's brother's name again? Oh man.
Guess you weren't expecting it.
What the hell is
Loki.
going on?
We have now reached the junction.
Well, I guess the surgery didn't go so well.
You've passed away, Larry.
Who are you?
I'm on the big screen, baby.
That's not a job.
And this is the junction. Where you
Yeah,
choose
this looks
one
like
place to
Loki's
spend
set.
eternity,
You want a little sniffle?
and who to spend it with.
Joan! Joan!
I was in bed and then I...
You look amazing. I have shocking news. You're dead. Yeah, how'd you know?
It took him forever to figure that out.
I've been waiting for this golden goose for 67 goddamn years. It's a lot to absorb, so I highly recommend just taking a deep breath in and out. Just breathe.
I never dreamt you this clearly.
You're exactly how I dreamt you. Oh, no.
Who's this guy? First husband. Died in a war.
Joan, you all right? Honey. I know this is a lot, but don't worry. I've been doing the research.
Oh, dude, the storyline is so good on this. How do you find this movie, Tyler?
What do you mean, Larry? We were together a week ago.
Well, a lot has happened in a week. You died, I died, I just been reunited with both of my dead husbands, and I have to pick where to spend eternity. You waited 67 years.
When eternity's on the line, seems like nothing.
It's a good opener.
You're a lurker, pal. You're waiting beyond to spoil a half a century of marriage.
It's not a competition.
TikTok? Dude, I could already tell you this is gonna be
Sweetheart, it's 100% for sure a
It
competition.
is, in fact, a competition.
That's literally what we're here for.
I wanted you to have a life, but I wanted us to have a chance to have one, too.
That is so romantic.
I can be romantic. I don't care where we end up. Just as long as we're together.
You're going to have to remind her of why she fell in love with you.
Knowing you're happy makes me happy.
oh my god, dude. This is Tyler, this movie is right up your alley, bro. You're a sucker for love, dude.
So,
And I think you know that.
have you chosen your eternity?
Wait, November? Is this already out? Or is it coming out? Next year, right? Yeah, Marty Supreme is right now. Has anyone seen that movie yet? Andy. I don't like when you do that. IMD. Eternity. It's out now? Oh, yeah. See, okay, so that's what I was. Damn, bro. 824 comes out with Eternity? Oh, Metascore is 58. Dude, it can't be that bad. What happened? He went to the bathroom and everything. He just woke up, went to the bathroom, didn't pee in his pants. Like, he aimed it, and he was good to go. I don't know if that's a good 58. I might have to go watch it to see if that's right or not. Because off the trailer, there's no way it's a 58. There's no way. I mean, it's stacked with good actors. The storyline's really good. You know what it is, though? I just think that people don't like this genre of films. You know what I mean? They want blood. They want action. They want high chase. They can't handle slow pace, real life, in an afterlife where souls have 1 week to decide where to spend eternity. First of all, let's unbox that, dude. Dude, having 1 week to decide where to spend eternity, bro, that's not a lot of time. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Joanne is faced with the impossible choice between the man she spent her life with and her first love, who died young and has waited decades for her to arrive. Damn, dude. Thankfully, I'm not in a predicament like that. But, dude, a whole 1 week to decide where to spend eternity. That's a hard choice. Sometimes I need a week just to figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. It does. Tyler, I appreciate you sharing this trailer, dude. It sounds like a great movie. I'm just shocked that this has a... Oh, wait, hold on. What is it? So what is a Metascore? Okay. Metacritics. So like the internet? So here's why it received a 58. On its face, Eternity is a sweet, spiritual, and humorously convoluted take on what dreams may come in the great beyond, but it stays true to the premise with outstanding comic range from its cast. It's snappy, it's sweet, moving the crowd, pleasing winner. Okay, the premise is so cute. It's surprising a movie it's surprising that a movie like this hasn't been done already. Eternity minds it's compelling. Okay, so what let's see. So here's where we start kind of falling off. Eternity isn't a bad rom-com. It's charming and wildly entertaining for the most part, but by skirting a conventional narrative, to be more creative, the story loses some of its effectiveness in the process. Eternity should have been 90 minutes long with more energy and more crackpot inventions than it has at nearly 2 hours. It's a babble and tries to stretch itself into a boutique dream. Damn, dude, tough crowd. Eternity does what it can to leverage its heady concept into a heart-stirring tale of love and longing, but the world building or lack thereof, that's where, okay, so the lack thereof invariably gets in the way of the emotion that Frayne is hoping to generate from it. Really, dude. Unfortunately, much like the light at the end of the tunnel, like very clever way of talking trash right there. The thinness of the situation comedy, which continues to hit the same joke with diminishing returns, becomes glaringly obvious. So I guess the concept is really good, but I guess the script might not be as good. Let's see. Let's go and see some of these other reviews here. So Damn, let's see these two negative ones. So we got a lot of mixed and we got a lot of positive. We only have a little bit of negative though. Where are those at? How do we click those? All right, negative reviews. Here we go. Okay, so this person says that Roger Moore says this is a hint of pathos here and there, and Olsen, more interesting than amusing in this role, tries her best to wring emotion out of this bummer slash babble of a movie. So there's too much talking then. That's what's going on. There's too much talking going on. Oh my god, dude. See what I just said that. I just said that. People don't want to see movies of talking. They want to see action, 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 shooting, 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 running, 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 running. That when you have a script, which I'm gonna say right now, personally, that's not how I feel. I honestly think that I like the talking. A lot of your old kind of Western movies, you know, a lot of your old classics, that's pretty much it. It's a really good, solid script. There's no special effects, there's no CGI, none of that shit. It's just like real, like closer to like for instance, like I'm sorry, it's a good movie. I love this movie, by the way, The Matrix. Let's start there. I love that movie. I know that movie's a classic. I know that movie's good and stuff like that. But how many of us are going to be approached by Morpheus on a regular basis that, you know, and I get it. It helps you open up to figure out if you know, if we're living in a simulation. Man, on the big screen, I can see the nose hairs. Oh, no, I don't have any nose hairs. What are you talking about, Dan? She can't and tell her. Okay, so Olsen's emotionally fuck, dude. I don't even know what the hell that says. It's Olsen's emotional frailty that helps pump up a bad movie into a mediocre one. Okay, so she's the one carrying the whole thing. Dude, I mean, this thing even got a 3. It's a very basic movie. I got to give it to the producer of the trailer who managed to showcase the best part of the movie in good light. Overall though, the movie loses its steam in the first 25 minutes. After that, the pacing falters drastically, and you're left with. Wait, let me see. Yeah, see. Oh, so then maybe the writing isn't that good. So overall, loses steam. That faltering drastically, and you're left with a lot of filler that is paired with some mediocre writing. Yeesh. The major turnoff came on towards the end when the movie blatantly ripped off Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Ooh, okay. The actor did their best trying to elevate the snooze fest, but there's only so much you can do when you're served a mediocre script. It's a movie to watch with your grandparents. Oh, fuck. Yeah, everybody has their opinion. Okay, so you're going to watch it, dude? Yeah, okay, so here's what we need Tyler to do. Tyler's going to be the man on the scene. He's going to go watch the movie for us. He's going to be a representative of Eric's Land. He's going to go watch it, and he's going to let us know. Is it true what these guys are saying? But, all right, so Tyler, you really have to pay attention to the script, all right? So when you go and you watch it, obviously enjoy the movie, okay? But in the back of your mind, have that in your head, you know? Okay, people were the biggest complaint is the script writing. Okay. And you let us know if it's that bad. Which, again, nobody's using their actual name. Spring Chick. I'd like to read one of your scripts, Spring Chick. I'd like to. You want to read one of mine? That's why I try not to talk too much, too much shit on this. Because if you were to read one of my screenplays, oh my god, I mean, again, so I'm not trying to hate on myself, but for real though, I'm a realist. All right, there's a reason why no one's calling me up to write my screens, because let's see, where can you find one of these actually? Let's look up one of mine. Where is it? I think Tyler, you might have seen me write one before actually. Where is it at? Oh, here it is. All right. Mmm. This is one that I actually did make. You can check it out. I think is it on the YouTube channel? Let me check real quick. You guys want to see terrible screenplay? I'll show you terrible screenplay. It should be on there. It would be, yeah, right there. There's it. Right. This is it right here, dude. Oh man, you guys want to see terrible screenplay? All right, let's go to Final Draft real quick. There it is, right there. What is this? 4-pager? Yeah. Here it is, dude. So yes. And I never really. Everybody has their. Oh, okay. I thought you said. I gave these guys names. So I named them Veronica and Brock. I don't know. They just felt like Pokemon gym trainers. That's how I came up with the names. So, yeah, dude. Oh man, this. But again, we all got to start somewhere. But there it is, right there. Here it is, in all of in all of its glories. Let me see what. Yeah, dude, look at this. Wait. What? My name is Henry. Okay, Brock's interest. Wait, what? He opens the mail. Brock. Oh, that's right. Because originally, when I wrote this, the character was supposed to be at the mailbox, opening up the letter at the mailbox, overreading kind of what the letter said, and I remember the editing room being like, "Okay, nobody wants to read a whole letter." Nobody wants to read a whole letter about, whatever. It did. It was way too long. So I ended up cutting it, and I think I just kind of did a rewrite. I don't think I just audible on the spot. And then again, hi honey. Hey, did you have a good day today? Oh man, dude, this is rough to watch, honestly, really rough. So there you go. There's no way that could be worse than what I got. So, yeah, Tyler, we're gonna need you to be on the scenes, cracking it down. Oh, by the way, I was telling my wife about this. I'm gonna go I want you guys to see this. Cast and show. Watch this. This is for a video game, though. Okay, I already watched it for Nintendo. Tyler, tell me what you think about this. While you watch this, I'm gonna go over into the restroom real quick. I gotta go pee. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the theme of today. All right, ready and go. Wait.
Out here, you remember how quiet the world can be. How good it feels to breathe deep and just be. The river keeps moving. The bears find their fish. The deer disappear before you even see them. And the sky, she don't care what kind of day you had. Some days start at the shaw. Bell rings, floor creaks, and the air smells like outboard grease and old lake stories. You grab what you need, maybe a new rod, maybe just 5 minutes jawing with me about nothing in particular. Then you're off again. You open the tackle box, thumb through old lures, each one with its own story. You don't need much, just a cast and a bit of hope. The fish come and go. Some put up a fight, some slip the hook. Doesn't matter. It's not the cast or the fight or the stories you tell after. It's the stillness, the quiet.
That's such a chill game, dude.
That, for a little while, you're exactly where you're meant to be.
Such a vibe. Such a
Cast
vibe.
your line and chill a while.
I don't know why, dude. It is. It's such a vibe. I like the kind of like the 8-bit. I like all of it. I like it all. I think this game is really cool. This game is so cool. I almost want to buy the Nintendo Switch just for this game, but I mean, I think I still have our Switch. I'm sorry, I'm on the phone. Oh, it's okay, dude. Oh, dude. That game is really cool. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Highly recommend. I haven't played it, but ooh. Wait, they're making a Mario.
Or else I really turn into a monster.
I like this movie, dude. Oh, dude, I just got nostalgia right here on this one scene, dude. Mario N64. Ooh. Yeah, who is no, let's go back. Who, you know that new James Cameron movie, oh shoot, Avatar? Did you know that Charlie Chaplin's daughter is actually in that movie? I didn't know that, actually. So wait, what's Super Mario? Oops. Yeah, here we go. Oh, wait, I think Ann Taylor is Peach, right? I'm pretty sure. Let's go check out the cast. All right, so Jack Black is back as Bowser. I do remember Anaya Taylor being Peach. Chris Pratt is back as Mario. Brie Larson is Rosalina. Bowser Jr. is played by Benny. Charlie Day. The Toad is Keegan-Michael Keel. Who's Benny Safdie? I don't even know who that is. Wait, actually, I kind of do remember him. Yeah, Oppenheimer. That's where I remember. Uncut Gems. I don't remember him in Uncut Gems, but I do remember him in Oppenheimer. And let me see some of these other ones. That's what he wrote. What are some of it known for? Let's go kind of. Is he like mostly a writer? I don't remember him in Happy Gilmore 2. I think you saw that movie too, Tyler. Happy Gilmore 2. Are You There, God? I don't know. He was in Obi-Wan Kenobi? He was? What did he do in Obi-Wan Kenobi? I definitely don't remember him in Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I've seen that 3 times. Yeah, some of these other films I've never even heard of. Or, I mean, I've never watched them. So. Oh, dude, I don't know what the heck's wrong with my neck. It's not even my neck. It's like this little area on my back here. So, yeah, I've never heard of Benny. Well, yeah. Maybe I need to. Animal Crossing? Oh, by the way, I think I told you this. We got Erica the Meta Quest 3. I've been using it here lately. And, what is it called? Horizon. Have you ever been to Horizon? What is it called? Horizon something. Horizon. I'll just type in Horizon Meta. What is it? Because I don't remember. Horizon World. On the Meta Quest 2. Meta Horizon Hyperscape Capture. What is that actually? Oh, you can do Gordon. No way. I didn't know that. Well, actually, I'll just show you this trailer real quick.
Welcome to a place of limitless possibilities.
Oh, it looks way better than... If that's what it used to look like, it looks better now.
Transform things. Create entire worlds. Forge new experiences. And work with others. Jetpacks.
Wait, what?
Here, you can find your community. Fellow creators. and virtually hang out in perfect harmony.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, I did not know you could do all this. First of all, the Horizon that we're using right now is probably, I'm assuming it's updated, because I was in there last night and the batteries were kind of, which I think I know what I'm gonna do today. Actually, after this, I'm gonna probably be in Horizon. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out a little bit more. But yeah, they have legs now. But I was hanging out with people yesterday. It's funny because when you go in there, I will say the demographic is very, very young. I try to make my avatar like an old dude. Like, I don't know, like I got inspired by Ready Player One. Like, I wanted to make mine like kind of like a wizard or whatever. But everyone kept calling me Gramps yesterday, and Unk. So I thought that was funny. But you can use the controllers to make your fingers and your opposable and stuff. You could do dabbing people up. And it's really cool. I did not know you could do all of this though. So I'm actually going to be really interested to check it out today and actually do some of this.
Going up. So, bring your vision, your artistry, your genius. Who built a cat boat? And together, we can build Horizon.
Oh yeah. Okay. So this is gonna happen again. I've said it before. We are heavily inspired by Ready Player One. If on Horizon I can create a world like that, dude, I'm either gonna have to get one for myself, or because Eric, like I said, I've been using Erica's Horizon, or I've been using her MetaQuest, and Horizon. It's called Horizon World. And this place is cool. If that's what it is, dude, I'm gonna have to tell y'all to go get one. Yeah, I think that's from 4 years ago. They don't have. Actually, yeah, let me look some stuff up real quick. Yeah, Erica did say that there was a comedy club. And we might have to start hanging out in the metaverse.
There are so many different places in Horizon Worlds that it can be pretty difficult to find even a couple good ones between them. So that is why we are going to be talking about the 10 best
Dude, I did not see any of this yesterday. I didn't.
Horizon Worlds that are worth checking out. And that especially now that Meta won't even let you delete them from your home screen anyways. So let's start off this list with the first one, and that is Super Rumble. Now this is your standard Battle Royale free-for-all, where you will be dropped into an arena, all while you are trying your best to take out your enemies before they get you in return. But next to the standard blaster that you will find hanging from your waist, there are also some other weapons that you can find across the map. And this can go from sniper rifles that let you take out your targets from...
I will say I did play a shooter game, and I've been playing shooter games. They're kind of cool and unique. Honestly, it does feel pretty like more realistic, obviously, than playing it on a TV. But yeah, if you're not careful, you'll get dizzy, honestly. And I think it's because I play it sitting down, and maybe if I didn't play sitting down, I wouldn't get as dizzy. I don't know. But when you use the controller, it literally abruptly turns you, and that's kind of how you get motion sickness.
That are meant for close combat and that give you a speed boost while you're at it. And don't worry, even if you get taken down, then you will quickly respawn at a random point on the map until the timer runs out. And on number 2, we have the Office World. Now this one will actually let you visit the regional paper.
That's pretty cool.
It is a perfect replica from the popular TV series that goes by the same name. And while it is already nice to just visit it if you love the original show, it also has a lot of things that you can do in here. And that goes from watching some highlights on a big screen to interacting with the many different objects that you can find. And on top of that, there are also a lot of built-in mini-games that you can play with friends, and that as a reward will give you some in-game bucks that you can spend on stuff like accessories. I mean, you can even
that's
get
cool.
your own customizable desk and feel like you really become a part of the office yourself. But if you want something more active, then there is number 3, known as the Super Boxing Gym. because here you will be putting in some work and train your very best to become the next boxing
Dude,
champion.
I have not
While there are
explored
also
any
some
of
other
this.
similar worlds out there, this one looks a bit more polished and also has a couple of extra things you can do compared to its competitors. For example, you can hit the gym and train the different muscle groups to increase your strength in VR. And that can be done by lifting some weights for your biceps, or just work out on the punching bag.
And then your avatar gets
Then once
ripped?
you feel ready, you can step into the ring with some other people and try to fight your way to victory. Just keep in mind that the boxing experience itself is still pretty basic, so don't go in expecting something like Thrill of the Fight inside this world. And for number 4, we have Element Battling Sandbox. Now
That's
this
cool.
is probably best described as Avatar The Last Airbender, but then in a fighting arena. Because in here, you will have to choose one of the 4 elements that go from your standard earth and water to fire and air. But the cool thing though,
Yeah, that
each
is
of
like
these
Avatar,
classes
actually.
have their own unique commands on how to use that power. For example, with the earth element, you can push out a rock from the ground and then push it towards your enemies. While on the other side, water will let you create icicles, and fire can let you shoot flames or even lightning if you hold the trigger long enough. So in that way, you can mix up your playstyle and see which element fits you best. However, there is also a completely free game on the official.
Could you imagine playing Pokemon? Like, like how it was on Nintendo 64, how you're in the stadium. They need to come up with that game. Dude, that's what they need to do. They need to go back, look at some games that were classic games, bangers, and reimagine them. Or, I mean, I don't think it'd be that hard. Just make it to where it feels like you're there. Like you have a Pokeball. Maybe you know which Pokemon is in each Pokeball on your belt. You can look at the Pokeball and throw it. Pokemon, yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, Pokemon with goggles, or Nintendo needs. Which usually I will say this: Nintendo, I feel like has always been like the leader in like, what would you say? Like for instance, like the Wii, right? Like that's why you have like I would say that's why we have the controllers that we have today. Like that's a Wii thing. The Nintendo 64 also, the controllers for it was really good because they had a joystick. They're the ones that started with the joystick. I'm surprised that they don't have a headset because a lot of or like I said, maybe they do, but the part that I'm surprised about is usually they're the first ones to kind of like come up with stuff like that. And right now, if they do come out with one, I feel like they wouldn't be leading the forefront. Now they're starting to have to play catch up. Like they're having but I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think that would be a smart move for Nintendo. No more. I know that they have the Switch or whatever. It's going to have to be Nintendo. Boom, right there. You're wearing it. Because first of all, already their Mario catalog is going to be pretty cool. Like I said, I think their Pokemon catalog would be pretty good. Their Fox catalog would be really good. Again, Animal Crossing would also be actually. I think that would be a really good catalog to have on there. That Cast and Chill game actually could do pretty good if they were able to convert it. I'm trying to think. Oh, well, nah. Super Smash Brothers, I don't think would be that great. Honestly, I Super Smash Brothers is 2D, and it's really cool that it's 2D. Honestly, I think so. Anyways, I don't think it'd be good as a virtual.
But then with much better graphics. So if that's something you like, then you might want to check that out instead. But in general, this just makes me wish even more that we would get an official Avatar The Last Airbender game for virtual reality. But on number 5, we have NBA Arena. And this one is for all those basketball lovers.
Also, another thing, I hope that a lot of these guys, I was explaining to my wife yesterday, back in the day, if you had Call of Duty, right? Just because you had Call of Duty or NBA 2K or Madden didn't mean that you could just play with whoever, right? So I remember one time I was just, like telling my friends like, oh, like I just got Call of Duty, and they're like, dude, no way, like I got Call of Duty, we should play. I'm like, what's your gamer tag? And he gave me his gamer tag, and I was trying to find him. I couldn't find him, so I called him. I was like, "Hey, man, I keep typing in your gamer tag, and it says it doesn't exist." And then we realized, "Hey, what console are you playing on?" I was like, "Oh, I'm using Xbox." He goes, "Oh, I'm using PlayStation." And we weren't able to play. Like, I know that sounds crazy. That's not how it is now. But yeah, the reason why I'm telling you this story is because I think that, which I get it in the beginning, especially. So I think that, well, it's hard to say though. Because what I'm trying to say is this. I don't want, I hope that, why would we go backwards when we should be going forwards, like not doing the same thing? But I can understand why Meta would be like, no, we need to have like our game that makes people want to come and buy our headphones for exclusivity. I get that. I think it would be more beneficial for them if they had, like, if you had Horizon, if you wanted to play it with the Meta Quests. I know that Steam is coming out with their frames that they're coming out with. You should be able to use it with that. And I mean, I know Apple has theirs. Whoever, I think this should just be an open world that it doesn't matter what VR headset you have. You should just be able to. I think that would be better. But I also know that it would benefit more than others. Like, for instance, I think that Meta is trying to cut an edge off of Apple and try to get some of that, those customers, and it probably would help the Apple Vision Pro, because right now I got Apple Vision Pro when it came out, but I returned mine. I remember just kind of going through all the content that they had, and I said I would be careful with the way I say that, because they only had like a very small list of content. I knew, I bought them and said, if I don't like it, for sure I will return it. I won't hang on to this. I will for sure return it. And I didn't like it. And I think what I didn't like about it was that, like, I think in like one, like, so I got them in the morning, and I was kind of getting used to it and everything like that. And then in one evening, I was able to just go through their entire catalog of everything that they had. And I get it, it's a new piece of technology or whatever, but I'm like, okay, cool. So, like, pretty much I just have an expensive display. And at the time, I was live streaming on Twitch. And I was just like, man, this isn't going to really help me, because I don't know. If I have a display here, right, it's kind of weird to live stream with my Apple Vision Pro on, just so I could have my display. And then you guys would, this part where, like, let's say I'm here, I would have those Apple Vision Pros, but you'd be able to see my screen. I don't know. It just felt wonky. It didn't feel right. So I did. Like I said, if I didn't feel like it was going to work with my workflow, I was going to return them. If I'm by myself and stuff, they're perfect. Perfect. But it didn't add to what I was doing. So yeah, I did end up returning them. And, but all this story to say is that, yeah, the Apple Vision Pro, super nice. I think they feel, it's so crazy now that we have the Meta 3 or whatever it's called. It's crazy that I was seeing people say on the internet that the Metas were more comfortable than the Apple Vision Pro. Hell no. Absolutely hell no. They are not. And then I also watched the thing where Mark Zuckerberg was doing an interview and kind of firing off shots saying that their VR thing was just as good as, hold up. Okay. Hold on. I might have to do something real quick. Are you sure? Because if you want, Erica said she'd cover for you. Okay. Are you? I mean, if you don't want to, like I said, you can rest today. Wait, oh, hold on. What? Oh, yeah. Erica said don't. She got it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, yeah. Just get better and let us know when you can come back. Okay. All right. Bye. Yeah, we went through and I again, long story short, Apple Vision Pro doesn't have any apps. It doesn't really have anything, nothing that can keep you engaged long term, like what we're seeing with the Meta Quest. So yeah, I could see why Meta would be like, yeah, no, we're not going to let them use our apps. We spend so much money, creating that stuff. No, absolutely not. I get that, but Apple Vision Pro, that's another thing, man. They need to humble themselves. I feel like, with the exception of a few, or because like, look, if you grab your iPhone right now, I'm gonna go through and just kind of, I don't even know. Actually, let's look it up real quick. Oops, I did the wrong button. Let's look up what all the actual Apple apps are. What are Apple made apps? Maybe I might have worded that wrong. So Apple made apps by default pre-installed. So yeah, so like you have Messenger, you have Safari, which is so you can go to like the internet and stuff. You have productivity apps like Page, which is like their Microsoft Word. Numbers is their Excel. Keynotes is like their PowerPoint. iMovie and GarageBand. That was the thing that made Apple so good. When you bought Microsoft, you could not get iMovie and you could not get GarageBand. Are there other things on there that you could get? Yes, there is, but still, to natively have that installed into your computer, Apple needs to go back to its roots, in my personal opinion. Oh, you can't see it. Apple needs to go back to its roots. They need something like iMovie, GarageBand. I'm telling you, they need their own a universe. They have to come out with an app. You can't. Yeah, and people say it all the time. Apple Vision Pro is just an iPad slapped onto your face. Then you have things like media. So they have music, TV, podcast, photos. And then they have recently they came out with arcades, which, by the way, I'm going to tell you, I tried to be, because I wanted to like kind of have like this gamer, I don't know, vibe, because I was live streaming and I was just seeing all my peers gaming. And I didn't want to buy a PC to start gaming. I just didn't, So I tried to do arcade games, and I did not. Well, I don't even know if Tyler's still in here, if he's talking to his brother, but I'm trying to figure out. It was some like weird feng shui Japanese game that I tried, and yeah, I just couldn't see myself playing that. And then there's Fitness Plus, so then you have things like Find My, Weather, and then Health. So that's kind of like the whole ecosystem. They need to come up with. I honestly think that they should kind of go in with iMovie and GarageBand and use that as like an ancestry when they're thinking about creating, the app that they need to create with that comes with Apple Vision Pro. Because if they don't do that, which I hope that they are, but if they don't do that, man, I mean, it's going to be hard because I forgot. What is that? I always forget the name of this company here. Wait. This is it right here. If they don't do that, I'm being for real. I really think that these Steam frames, which I'm curious to see because they're not out yet. They come out next year. These Steam frames are going to crush, bro. They're just going to crush. I mean, the design looks pretty good. They look really comfortable. They're I mean, those are pretty much MetaQuest remote controls, if you ask me. But they don't have, yeah. See that thing in the back? That's the battery. So you don't have this long ass thing running down your neck. I don't know if they say it helps with the balance of the rig. I'm not sure. But again, the thing that I'm saying with these is that you're gonna have a library of games that already come with it. You know what I mean? And Apple, I don't know. I always feel like when it comes to gaming, no good, dude, no good. It's not there. So again, I'm not like a VR professional by any means. I want to. I'm trying to get there. Hopefully I will get there. But you'll start seeing there's going to start being a little bit of a switch to like what we talk about. I know in the past it was like music videos, movies, and eventually it will also be this. Because I find this world fascinating. I know that Relic has been in here. I don't know where it is, but like I said, even back then, we were referencing Ready Player One. So much so that they even made us like fan art. It was Erica and me wearing our Apple Vision Pro goggles and like a kind of futuristic background. But yeah, no, like this isn't like some random thing. Like it's quietly been in the background, and now we're gonna bring it to the foreground. Oh, here, let me finish this. I gotta slow down on the. Wait, where were we at? It was something about the NBA, right? Yeah, here we go.
Out there, because in here you can watch full NBA matches.
And this is what I was telling you about, actually, Tyler, the other day, where I was like, dude, if you could be, like, for real, how much would these tickets be? Probably the price of Metavision Quest, right?
Courtside. But besides that, in this...
And don't get me wrong, that's cool. But because I'm not a big sports guy, like, Apple Vision Pro has this too. Because I'm not a big sports guy, like, it's just, it's not, I don't know. It doesn't land, I guess. Like, I'm not their demographic.
You will also find many other mini games where you can practice your dunk, for example, by using a trampoline, or just shoot some hoops with some basic basketball arcade machines. So overall, I think this is an awesome chance for people to watch their games for free, but then inside virtual reality. However, before we go to the next 5 must-visit places in Horizon Worlds, let's have a quick word from the company that made this video possible. Because none other than Cat VR, who are known to create VR treadmills that look like
Oh
they come
my
straight out of Ready
God.
Player One, are taking VR once again to the next level. Because while we normally are limited by the space and boundary system inside our virtual reality experiences, it is Cat VR that has been creating VR treadmills that let you run, crouch, and jump without any limitation. And since their most recent...
And it still is early too. I know I'm saying a lot of these things about Apple Vision Pro, but it still is early. I have faith. I don't know what they're going to do, but I do. I have faith.
Known as the C2 Core is compatible with every headset. It is often also considered as the dream upgrade for any VR setup. And they even go so far that for those hardcore fans, they also have high-end models that include things like haptic feedback or a vehicle hub, making it feel even more realistic, like riding on a horse inside VR. And as a cherry on top, you can
Oh
also
my
receive
God,
a credit
dude.
for $130.
That's what gets me excited. Erica was literally talking about riding a horse virtually. You could do that on this thing?
On your entire purchase. So for those who are interested, I'll leave a link in the description below. And that gets us directly to number 6, which is Bobber Bay Fishing. Now this one is great if you want to have a more chill experience and just kick back to catch some fish. Because in Bobber Bay, you can find a huge variety of different species to catch, as well as progressively upgrading your bait and rods. But while the world itself looks pretty chill, the physics of throwing out your line do take some getting used to. And because of that, it might also not be the best if you want a true fishing experience. So in that case, I would recommend you check out the free game that is known as Bait. It does a much better job at this. But even so, if you just want to chill with some friends while waiting for your next catch, then it is definitely still worth giving a shot. And at number 7, we have Pizza Kitchen. And this one kind of feels similar to the console game that is known as Overcooked. Because in here, you'll be making some fresh pizzas from scratch, while you will also have to keep track of the customers and what they have ordered.
That's
and
cool.
This can lead to some pretty fun interactions, especially when you're playing this with some other people, because everybody will be trying to get out their pizzas as quick as they can before the customers get mad and leave. And besides that, I also like that they put quite a lot of effort in the different steps that you have to perform, as well as in the ingredients and materials that you need for it. So if it was always your dream to run a pizza restaurant, then this one might be right for you. But that gets us to number 8, which is
That's
none
cool.
other than venues. Now this is the place for watching your live
I think that's where
concerts
Erica was
inside
at.
VR. And it is also a great spot to hang out and check out the many different worlds that you can hop into from here. Now, while you will also find some other small mini games inside this world, the main highlight, of course, are the portals to the different types of concerts that you can find here. Because when
Yeah,
you
see,
bounce
that's
off
also
the
really
crystal,
cool. And I think this is a market that the Apple Vision Pro could really, because they have their
you'll
music
then
app.
be teleported.
And that's the thing too. Like, I don't know, dude. I know that this time all they did absolutely nothing with upgrading their Apple Vision Pro, with the exception of the one little. They changed the band up a little bit, and then they put an M5 in it. But I mean, other than that, like, I don't. They have to start developing software.
Corresponding Music Valley. Now, of course,
Like, stop with the hardware, honestly, and start with it. Unless their software is so giant that they can't release it yet because they're not there yet, and they got to figure out how to come up with,
the type of concerts and performances changes quite regularly. So you might want to
make sure that the hardware can not get choked up by the software. I don't know.
We have Kaiju City Showdown, and in here, you will be placed into a huge cityscape where you will be fighting against a big Godzilla-looking creature that is wreaking havoc onto all the buildings and people around it. But while you will definitely need to jetpack your way around and team up with others to take
That's
it
a
down,
fun game.
you will also be able to find some power-ups that you can use in battle. But the unique twist is that sometimes, instead of on the defending team, you will also be the one embodying this huge Godzilla yourself. And when you do, it is your goal to destroy as much of the city as possible.
Yeah, see, I haven't heard of
before
any of
getting
these
taken down.
games.
But that gets us to number 10, which is Citadel. Now this is probably also one of the bigger worlds on this list, because unlike most other places, this one is almost like a standalone game itself. Because in here, you'll be fighting your way through the different levels that get slowly more complicated as you progress. And while you will start off with a simple futuristic looking blaster, after a while, you will be able to unlock some different and stronger equipment to help you on your journey. And besides just shooting some crystals in the introduction, you will be also fighting enemies and dodging traps, all while you're following through a story that is told by your trusty robot
That's cool.
companion. And of course, while the overall narrative might not be anything to write home about, I do think it is clear to see that this is one of the Horizon worlds where the developers have spent a lot more effort into than most of the other lower quality things that are out there. But that's not all, because besides Horizon worlds, there are also a lot of amazing VR games that you can get.
Yeah, which is crazy too, because it's funny that okay, so if you think about it, when like the Atari came out, everybody was so blown away by that game. But what was it? It's, you know, the most famous game on that thing was Ping, which, you know, is 2 lines and a square box, and you're playing essentially ping pong on a controller. And bro, people were losing it off of that. Now you can literally transport yourself to another portal or to another world or whatever, and people are like, yeah, nah, this sucks, man. This still needs work.
Completely
That's
free.
crazy.
So click on the video that you see on screen right now to make sure you don't miss out on that. And of
All right,
course,
I gotta go use the
stay
restroom real
awesome.
quick. I just watched the video of like all the cool things that you can do on. bum bum ba dum bum 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 dum 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 dum. All right. Rum bum bum ba dum 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 dum. Let's look up actually. So what? 15 best. Okay, so let's look up the 10 best. Wait. Let's watch that video again real quick.
There are so many different.
The best meta Horizon worlds you should visit. Okay. Best Apple Vision Pro worlds to visit. If they even have it. See, and they don't. This is okay, this is a year ago. Okay, so I tried the all new features on Apple Intelligence is unreal. Review, they don't have that because it's not there. Okay, well, hold on, what's this? Apple Vision Pro experience lets you be Spider-Man. Okay, what? How do you do that?
So what have I told you?
But again, it's just one
You can now
video.
become Spider-Man.
Hey, but I will say this though. It is night and day. First of all, the quality that you could see with the how would I word it? The sharpness with the goggles, AVP. Being able to use your hands to do things and gesture, again, AVP. The one thing that we've kind of been the pass through on the meta is not, and again, I will say I've been using it in very kind of like inside the RV with very low light. So I don't know, but when I was using the pass through in with Apple Vision Pro, I remember I only had one window that let light in, and it still was really good. The pass through on the Meta Quest, I personally don't think it's that good, honestly. Let's see, what were some other things? Again, like I said, the one thing that Meta does is they do have a lot of fun kind of ways to just unwind apps that you can use to use, right? Again, and this is why I'm picking on Apple Vision Pro. Like, we just got a video easy, a whole list of cool things that people are recommending you got to do on Apple on Meta Quest. On Apple Vision Pro, you can't. There's nothing, dude.
In real life. That's right. All those incredible powers you've read about in the comics or seen in movies, literally being at the palm of your hands. Well, you can now live out that fantasy and turn into your local friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. For the past week or so, I've been living a double life as my favorite red and blue superhero.
I'm gonna keep it real. This guy looks like he's the one that made the app, and he's trying to sell us on his app. And you don't even have the Spider-Man gloves on. I'm telling you, I already know. If we click these features, this is a year old. We'll go into it a little bit.
Meet your new Dell PC with Intel inside. With all-day
And I know
battery life to power through your
it's supposed to... Hey, and this is where I think that Apple is messing up. They're trying to sell this as spatial computing. Why do I want a spatial computer? Like, no, dude, I don't want a spatial computer. I want to be able to, and that's where Meta's hit. I want to be able to like go to another universe, bro.
Crazy what you can do with these. From hyper multitasking to virtual teleportation and even playing with simulated objects. Let me show you 10 insane.
Okay, playing with simulated objects. Okay, and I'm gonna keep it real too.
So one of the first things that blew my mind is just how good the Vision Pro is at spatial awareness. Basically,
yeah, that is true.
Understanding your environment and interacting with it. Like, for example, in one section of my studio, I have...
And I'm sorry, just because you have 20 freaking screens up doesn't mean that you're like being productive. I mean, yeah, it's handy and stuff like that, but still, honestly, I don't want to have to turn my neck all the way around like this every time I want to. No, hell no.
With my website open,
just like a computer, I'm gonna want everything right there in front of me, and I only have to move my eyes. You know what I mean? Even here, I have one screen here, I have one screen here. I do have to do a little bit of that, and then you guys are right there, and that can even be a little much. But having something all the way over here, and then having all the way, yeah, no, I don't want to have to do that.
Window, notes, and even Apple Music. But if I move to another section of my studio, bam, I've got my entire cinema set up where I can watch movies.
And again, when it comes to watching movies, I'm gonna tell you something. It is kind of whack when you have a family. You know what I mean? Like, I have a wife and I have 3 kids. They, you know how whack it, like, it is. Like, if I want to watch TV with my family, I can't, not with Apple Vision Pro. So, like, for instance, I thought, oh my God, this is so cool because, in the future, I will be able to have, like, no television, really, if you think about it. And, but again, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, there's something about that. Like, it's very lonely when you put these things on. I will say that. So for Apple to be like, bro, you could watch these movies and it's like, yeah, not when you have a family.
But it gets even
When you have a family, you're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna watch it. Like, how are my kids gonna watch whatever movies that they want to watch, like Despicable Me? They're not. I'm not gonna be able to get them to put it on, and I don't want them to put that on. Honestly, I want to spend time with my family. Something about being able to see them with my peripheral visions while I'm watching television makes me feel like I'm there with them. When I had these on, I would be in the same room with them. I could hear them moving around, but it didn't feel like I was there with them.
Because from my cinema setup, I can walk to my gaming setup, where I can come back to the game I was playing, make a couple different moves, and then
She's honestly, this lady, I'm sorry, dude. She's not keeping it real.
over to my kitchen, where I've got even more windows, like a timer.
Corporate plant here, dude. Corporate plant, whoever this lady is. Never heard of her, don't know who she is, but she's trying way too hard to hype it up. It is good. It is good. It's good. It really is. But why would I spend $4,000 on this when I could do all of that on my iPhone? Actually, most of that stuff you can do on your iPhone, by the way. Like I said. Yeah, no, dude. It's good. It is good. But it's again, I'm kind of being that guy that I was just saying, dude, we should be like grateful, because back then everybody got the Atari and but I'm not really. What up, Maddie? Welcome in, dude. Let's see, what have you missed so far? Let's see. So far you missed, we watched a couple trailers. Okay, so I'm on my soapbox right now. I got Erica Apple Vision, or not Apple Vision. I'm complaining about Apple Vision, actually. I got Erica Meta 3 for Christmas, and she's been using it and stuff like that. When she's not using it, I've been trying it, and I used to have Apple Vision Pro, and now I get to use Erica's Meta thing, and oh no way. I think I broke something on accident. And by accident, I mean I think I broke something. But I know where to fix it. Okay. I love my Apple Pencil. I got a new one. You got another one? Oh. Wait. Oh, well, I broke this on accident. It's a thumb drive, and it has all the pictures that we took as a family. So I'm going to have to go over there and ask him for another one. Or maybe it might still work, and I better transfer it to my hard drive. What did you get for Christmas? Actually, yeah, RIP thumb drive. Yeah, Merry Christmas. I haven't seen you after Christmas. What did you get for Christmas? And yeah, so I got her that. I've been using it, and again, it's hard to say. Like, man, I don't even know how to like metaphorically describe this, but with the Apple Vision, if you could have the hardware that the Apple Vision Pro has, the way that it's designed, the way that it works, it's so good. But have the games that the Meta Quest has into the Apple Vision Pro, bro, that would be, honestly, VR makes me feel, yeah, Erica's been saying she's been getting motion sickness. I did in the beginning. Okay, and here's another thing too. I'm being, for real. It depends on what you're doing and stuff like that. But when I with the Apple one, I got a little motion sickness in the beginning. And again, I wasn't doing anything where I was like quickly, having to move around and stuff like that. I was just kind of mostly sitting down and just having my stuff in front of me. but with the metas, I did experience motion sickness. But again, that's because I was playing like, you know, first person shooter games and like actually playing games like that. So whipping it around real quick was getting me pretty sick and nauseous. My husband used to be boxing on there, and I'd be like, what the fuck? Who are you fighting? Yeah, we just saw that there's a boxing thing. Wait, so do you have them? Do you have a meta headsets? Because if you do, we gotta link up on there. Yeah. So, and then I was saying that I feel like this right here, these guys are gonna be coming, and I think again they haven't came out, but from what I've heard that they have, you know, that really good image quality like the Apple Vision Pro. And then they have exactly what I was saying. And then they have like cool games and things that actually do like the meta. So this supposedly is if Apple Vision Pro and the Meta Quest had a baby, this would be that baby. And then by some chance, no, I'm just kidding. We have the Oculus or whatever the hell it is. Well, but you can go to Meta Horizon. Can you go to this Horizon World on your thing? Because if you can, then we can meet up. I don't know how, but we can figure that out. And we can hang out, dude. Yeah, I played Beat Saber already. I thought that was kind of alright. It wasn't like, I don't know. I like Meta Horizon World though. That's the part that I pretty much am like a big fan of. I really do like. Damn, I should probably test this out. Did this break? Oh, I don't have a way to plug it in. I don't. Damn. All right, I'll have to test it after the stream then. Yeah, so this is Meta World right here. And if you can get in there with your Oculus, which I think you can. Let me see. I think Oculus and Meta is the same thing. Meta Quest. Oops. Is Oculus and Quest pretty much the same thing? Yes. All right. So yeah, dude, you could. Original the brand name for VR like Oculus. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, no. You have it. Then we should be able to meet up. And we will meet up. I just don't know how. Do you have like a username or something? How would I find you guys? I haven't used that feature again with the hand stuff. I haven't. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, I will be doing that here shortly. And then when you come here and you try to find something even remotely close, you don't have that. Like, let's watch this video from 2 months ago.
Awesome. This is so much fun. Whoa. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Hey, guys. What's up? It's Kat. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving...
We're definitely skipping around. Oh, my goodness.
A massive leap in performance. So, one of the cool new features is that I can take a 2D... Okay, very quick. Whoa. That looks really cool. I'm like totally popping out of the photo. Crazy. Okay, I like that view. Literally gigantic. I'm a 3D. You can see like the entire eye of the game. Yes, this looks. I'm taking a lot more. Never taking these off. Another cool feature is that we can access ChatGPT on here, which I think.
All right, this I will say is cool though. apparently you can virtually organize and design your room, and things will stick there. And even when you take them off, it doesn't reset. All right, I guess that's kind of cool.
Explore the POV. Whoa! And if I turn up the volume. Oh, what in the world? Now let me actually try on my.
Dude, I'm sorry, lady, but you're trying way too hard to. I don't even. Anyways, so yeah. That's. I just went on the big long rant about virtual headsets. Hey, Evan, stop! You're gonna land on the baby. Honey. Yeah. I don't know. I'll probably end up waiting, but I think that's what the website that I had on here. I honestly think this is kind of gonna be. I'm hoping that this is exactly that. MetaQuest Apple Vision Pro into one is gonna be this, which is gonna be a hard pill for me to swallow because I'm an Apple boy and I don't want to have this when I could have it all integrated with my Apple stuff. But you know what? If that's where it goes, that's where it goes. Yeah, you can get a Steam Deck. Which, how much are these? Nah, I'm telling you. Which I thought about getting this too, because it's like the same price as the headsets, but I'm happy with the choices that we made. I am. Oh. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna hop off. I want to go check out. I just saw those videos. I'm gonna go check out Meta Universe or whatever. I might come back on tonight. I might not. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta help Erica today because she's covering down for somebody, as you guys heard on the phone call. And yeah, so all right, I'll catch you guys. Ugh, man, there's a high chance I live stream tonight, actually. So let me know if you want. DM me if you want to see me.